Evening guys, and welcome to another stream. Tonight we're doing BTCC CCCC Season 9. Oops, I said I wasn't final round. So it's not round 6, it's round 5. So let me just change that. So it's the season finale. Hopefully I'm joined by Budge, but he's having mic problems.
See how we get on.
There he is. Hello, Budge.
Hello.
So here we are. Final round. Circuit de Sainte Croix. Layout B2. Tyres are super soft and soft. Tyre wear ×1. No tyre regulations. Fuel start 70%. Fuel consumption 2%. I say again. Fuel consumption ×2. Laps 18. So the GR1s, Athens has already won the title, and Genic has run away with the GR3 title. So tonight we'll be Hatton's already secured second in the GR1s, so we'll be looking at the battle for third place, which is between Alan there's only Alan.
Alan, just Alan.
Yeah.
Alan's probably enough though, on his own.
He is. And then you got GR3s. Genix won the GR3 title. So we got the battle for second and third between Fubs, Luckman, and whoever else can get involved. I know Ryton's trying to finish in front of Paulie Archie. And we're now going into stop check. And very strange, I don't have to learn the corners for tonight.
No, you just make it up as you go.
Yeah. Oh, I see Luckman's put a round 6 on the...
Yeah, the
oh yes. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot M3 guy. I apologise, Nick. Slap my wrist for that. So Nick and Alan fighting for third. So here we are. Stop check. Rolling start. I always seem to forget. Let's see where Nick, starting way down in the field, what damage can he do? Past the Iron Brew Bros. Alan's already gone. And everyone's dropping out, everyone's fine. This will be like a walk in the park for me tonight after last night's race.
Yeah. It'll be like a sprint commentary.
It will. So Luckman and Jennings having kisses on the track.
Ah, bless him.
So there we go, now into qualifying. Question is, will he do the GR1? GR1s he is, even though there's only 3 of them. Because Hatton's sitting it out because he had 0 practice. Spooky retired for the season. And Shell Shock's tied up at work.
For now.
Well, I think we've almost got a full field in GR3s. So Athens getting out in front. Alan kindly let him past. Hopefully he's got the right power again for this round.
We'll have to wait and see.
Oh. Where's the nurse? And I must admit, I've raced this course a couple of times and I haven't got a clue. Haven't got a Scooby about it.
Not really. One or two difficult corners, a lot of fast flowing corners. Get the lines in right, get the speed out.
Yeah, and it's usually the fast flowing ones is the ones I slow down too much for.
Yeah.
And the tight ones I take an interesting line through the grass.
A novel line.
Yeah. A Herbie special.
Yep.
So here we go, onto their flying laps now. So Athens there, T1, I think. T2. It's strange after listening to the Mazda. Well, it's only really the Mazda that screams. Oh, Alan ghosted for a bit. Athens, third of the way round. Coming up to the bridge. Ooh. Yeah, I recognise that line. Done that one. Oh, nicely through by Alan. And M3 and Nick onto the bridge. From what I saw on practice last Sunday, Athens was getting about a 150 lap. So with just, what is it? 2 corners left to go. Coming up to the final corner now. Making all use of the whole track there. And over the line with a 149. Alan with a 152. And Nick with a 153. So now we just wait for Luckman to give the go ahead for the GR3s to go out. And there we go. Quick reminder, it's super softs and softs for tonight with tyre wear ×1, so can't see tyre wear being a major factor tonight. Fuel only on ×2, so maybe a 1 stopper, if that.
Yeah, I think so. I think keep the fuel. Just trying to think about it. Call it a 150.
Well, Athens was doing a 150 and Alan and Nick about 152, 153s.
Yeah, hopefully they'll go a bit quicker when the fuel goes down as well. That might drag them along. Just wait for those GR1s to get themselves round and we can see the difference in the time, see if we can work out when lapping will occur.
But as I say, I think Fubs in that practice lobby last Sunday, I think it was 210s he was doing, or 209s.
Okay.
And with that, yeah. So across the bridge.
That means it's about 15 laps then, isn't it? They're that much quicker.
Yeah, they're looking 15. They said to go on 16 just to be certain.
Yeah. How many laps are we working on?
18 altogether.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they'll just get that the once. Because it's such a big track.
Possibility 2. Because I imagine the GR3s suck up the fuel a bit quicker than maybe not than GR1s. Starting on 70%. So now Fubs is onto his flying lap. With Lewis not too far behind him. Yeah, this is the section that I always get very wrong. With that tightening corner just. And Fubs with that windscreen wiper going still.
R3. I did a little Google search and I came out with R3.
Ah. So there we got Lewis in his iron brew car with eyes on the front. Very strange looking. Poorly going around third.
Others.
Easy geezer with his learner plates on. Right in the matching iron brew. And we have Jenik with the wizard. Scare wizard away with his anime livery. And Lutman bringing the back of the field up. And there's we got Fubs coming up to the last couple of corners now. It's tight right-hander. Sweeping left. And with his tight left-hander, just bring him up to the finish line. Round he goes. Going to be looking at something like 208, 209 maybe. 208. Lewis coming up with a 210 I would say. Oh no. And here comes Paulie with a 210. Wrighton. Oh, Wrighton's going fairly quickly here. With a 209. Jenik just coming first with 208, 206. Which leaves Luckman still with a few corners to go. See where he is there when he comes around the last corner.
Throws it in.
Was looking quite good. Ooh, 208.947. Good enough for third in the GR3. And him and Athens have a little friendly tete-a-tete. So everyone, that's it, everyone's off to get their tyres sorted now. Fubs has got his super softs. Or is he just getting... Because where is Sector 2 on this man? Now that's interesting, because there's no tyre regulations. Although we go back to the first round, you have to use both tyres, don't you? Ooh, nice takeout by Athens and Allen. So M3 guys going with the super softs and from the GR1s are the two main softs. Genix on the super softs, Fubs on the super softs, Lucy's on the softs, Ryan's on the super softs, Paulie super softs, Easy Geezer super softs, and the Mandingo is also on the super softs. So now we just wait for everyone to get down to sector 2 and we'll get it on. While I wait for this, I'll just give you a rundown of the tables. As I say, Athens is I believe our overall winner with 106 points. Genic is the second with 91, Hatton in third, so confirmed GR1 with 80 points. Ali's in fourth with 72, Fubs is in fifth and 71. Paulie and Wrighton's on 56, Paulie and Wrighton both on 56 points. M3 guys at 50. So M3 guys pretty much nailed up third place in the GR1s. And here we go for the race. With Athens on pole for the GR1s and Genic on pole for the GR3s. We'll just wait for the go. As I say, rolling start as always. And there we go. Start to get those tyres nice and warm. And we're away. So we just watch the. So we got Genic in fourth, Fubs in fifth, Luckman in sixth, with Lewis in seventh, Paulie in eighth, and Wrighton looking to get straight past Paulie. Side by side they go after for T1. Paulie's with the end. Oh, and Wrighton forcibly pushes himself past him. Fubs closing right up on Genic there. With Luckman in close attendance behind. Fubs looking to take Genic straight away, and does, as they come to the turns just before the bridge. With that sharp right-hander onto the bridge coming up now. Still side by, but Fubs is the inside line. Manages to hold it. So Fubs now leading the GR3s. Oh no. Can we see what happened? Athens obviously got that corner wrong. So Allen is leading, M3 guy in second, Athens in third, Fubs leading the GR3s in fourth, Genic in fifth, fighting back to try and get that lead. With Luckman in sixth, Wrighton in seventh, so Wrighton's had a cracking start. Lewis in 8th, Paulie in 9th, and Easy Geezer in 10th. So there we go, lap 1 done. Jennick and Fub side by side. Jennick trying to go around the outside, and I believe he has made it done. He's got the inside for the next corner, so Jennick's fought straight back to get that 4th place. Well, Fub's looking to come straight back at him, and Luckman just driving safely behind. So Athens has already got past, but no, M3 guys come straight back at him. But we go back. Fub's now with the inside line as they come for the tight left-hander before the bridge. Jennick right in his slipstream. Budgie's having contact there. Can we see what happened there? Looks kind of like Jennick was late on the brakes. Later than Fubs was. Fubs is already on the fight back, side by side with Luckman. Come to the right-hander. Luckman with the inside, but Fubs just goes around the outside of him. So now, our races. Allen! 2.7 seconds in the lead over Athens in 2nd, M3 guy in 3rd. Oof. We need to see what was going on back there. Jennick and Wrighton. So Wrighton hitting the wall there. So Jennick now up past Lewis into 7th. Trying to catch back up to the leaders, which is, can we just check? So Athens is now starting to draw in Allen. M3 guy there in 3rd, Fubs in 4th, leading our GR3s, looking to get that 2nd spot on the podium overall. With Luckman got a bit of an oversteer there, managed to hold it well as they come up to the bridge. Luckman has a look on the outside, looking to get the cut back on Fubs, but that Fubs is not having any of it. So across the bridge we've got Fubs in 4th, Luckman in 5th, Wrighton in 6th, with Jennick stuck in his back pocket. I believe Lewis may have just taken an interesting line. Can we see Jennick's overtake? Goes for it off the bridge. Fairly. Jennick now trying to catch up to Luckman and Fubs. Just have a look. Looks like Athens is going to be making his way past Allen very soon as they come onto the bridge. So Athens with the fastest lap of 1:48.4, 7-1. So off the bridge. So 4 laps in and they've used 20% of their fuel. Definitely not going to be able to make it to the end. Definitely going to be a one-stopper. Athens not close enough yet to make the move. But Athens into the pits. Obviously to get rid of those soft tyres. Lotman's wanting to keep that little bit of lead he's got overall by trying to get that spot back off Fubs. Two very good drivers, and Jenik trying to close back up on them. We've got Wrighton in 7th, Lewis in 8th, Paulie dropped a bit back in 9th, with Giza back in 10th, not that far behind really, and Athens is starting to close up on Lutman, who's had to drop back a bit from Fubs. And Athens come back out on the softs. I think he's just practicing his strategies here. So 2:07.103. So Fubs with the fastest lap so far. And Lutman is just dropping out of that slipstream area. Falling back. He's over a second behind Fubs now. And Allen is in the pits. So Athens comes past with Allen fueling up. So now Allen's going to come back, drop back into 3rd in the GR1s. Fubs, who's now just pulling away from Lutman, and Lutman is dropping back into the clutches of Jenik, 1.2 seconds behind. Jenik's put 2 seconds into Wrighton, who has a 3-second gap over him on Lewis. Paulie still at that 4.9 seconds. Giza still just at the 3-second mark. Have a quick look at Allen and M3, Master and Jog. Onto the bridge. Allen having a quick look. Pulls up alongside as they come off the bridge to that left-hander. But M3's guys got the inside line. Ooh, possibly a little bit of contact there, causing M3 to get his car to get a bit squirrely. One of these pair fighting is allowing Athens to pull away. There's now 10 seconds here, and there's Allen's move. Final corner. And a boy he goes. Fubs now 2.5 seconds in the clear over Lutman, who now has Jenik closing up nicely behind him, with Lutman with a lovely set of experience points there, 1.8. Is he going to be able to keep Jenik? Jenik makes the move. Little bit of contact, bit more, being a very touchy-feely. Brakes on over to this Jenik's past Lutman there. Right, and having a nice smooth race there in 7th, with Lewis dropping back, still holding that gap over Paulie, who's just been lapped by Athens, and with Easy Geezer now closing up a bit onto him. Now let's see if Jennick can now close back up onto Fubs now. Coming up to the end of the 7th lap. Start the 7th lap, I apologise. With the GR1s closing in on the back of these guys now. So at the moment Luckman's losing out on that 2nd place overall to Fubs, who's having a stellar ride. 2.7 seconds in front of Jennick now, with Athens all of 10 seconds behind. So we are looking at the GR3's getting lapped twice, so may only having to do 16 laps. And whether that will come into their calculations. Athens going for the outside of the motor, and Luckman using that slingshot to try and get back at Jennick. Has the inside line, can he hold it? And he does. So Luckman has got himself back in front of Jennick, using Athens, but Jennick coming straight back round, using that slingshot just as Luckman used it a couple of corners earlier. So Jennick back in front of Luckman, squeeze Luckman wide there as they come up to the bridge for the 7th time. Jennick back in 5th place. At the moment this is all working in Fubs' favour. So if we just look through the grid, we've got Athens in the lead, 15 seconds clear of Allen in 2nd, who's got a 3-second gap over M3 going 3rd. Fubs in 4th with 3.2 second lead over Jennick in 5th, who's got Luckman breathing down his neck in 6th, Wrighton in 7th, with Allen coming up on him super quick, Lewis in 8th, Paulie in 9th, and Easy Geezer in 10th, still just that 3 seconds behind Paulie. So Jennick there, 3.1 seconds behind Fubs, with Luckman in his slipstream, with a charging Allen coming up behind them. And as we carry on, Jennick and Luckman now with M3 guy coming steaming past them. Nicely done. Luckman looks for the inside on that corner. Jennick stays wide to give him the space. Luckman's got it. So Luckman back into 5th place. Can he get it stopped into the bridge? Jennick's coming straight back at him, but Luckman's held it. Nice bit of driving, both of them. They're now 3.8 seconds behind Fubs, who's having a nice solid race, and in fact he's getting quicker. He's doing 206s to Luckman and Jennick with their 207. Jennick looking for a way, going for the inside line. Side by side they go. So that sweeping corner, coming up to the tight right-hander, with Luckman having the inside line. Still side by side. Neither one backing down. Backward and forward they go between 5th and 6th. Side by side they come to the last corner. A little bit of contact, but nothing major, and Jenik takes back 5th place as they come up to the line. And Wrighton holding his own, still less than 3 seconds behind them. Lewis there in 8th, Paulie in 9th, who is starting to slowly catch up with Lewis now. And Easy Geezer 5 seconds back in 10th. Athens now with a commanding 22-second lead over Allen in 2nd, who still only has a 5.3 second lead over M3 guy in 3rd. Fubs in 4th, 4.7 seconds. So the fighting between Jenik and Lupman is playing into Fubs' favour. But Jenik now having a push, trying to break that slipstream effect for Lupman, who's in 6th place. And I think he has just broken it now. I think Lupman's just, over a second now. So Jenik, now's his time to try and put a push for the last few laps before he does his pit stop. Can he get that gap back down from 4.4 seconds? And he's trying to push. He's certainly broken the slipstream for Lupman. And once Lupman's dropped out, it really shows the effect of the slipstream. Once you drop out of it, you drop back way so quickly. So 4.4 seconds now Jenik has to catch Fubs. 4.5. Athens 23 seconds clearing the lead. Allen in 2nd, who's now starting to put some more time into M3 guys, 7 seconds back on him. Fubs clear, and then Lupman's into the pits. Jenik there in 5th, Wrighton in 6th. Where Lupman had really sucked up the gas during that couple of laps. So Lupman comes back out in 8th. So we've got Athens in the lead, 25 seconds. Going quicker and quicker, just set the last fastest lap of 1:47.395. Allen, had a bit of a contact with a bridge, and as that screaming Mazda coming closing up on him. So M3 guy back into 2nd place, touching the barriers to get past Allen. So Allen now dropping down to 3rd. Fubs in 4th. He's now starting to chew on the fumes. Jenik still 4.3 seconds back. Wrighton in 6th, Lewis in 7th, and Mandingo in 8th. Some new rubber on and a half tank of fuel, which should easily see him to the end of the race. We've got Paulie in 8th. Easy Geezer in 10th. So Athens 36 seconds in the lead over Allen, who's got back past M3 guy. Fubs. So Fubs into the pits. Is Jenik? Jenik also into the pits. Wrighton, a little bit of drift, and jumps over into the pits. So Lupman already pitted. Fubs just got back out in front of Lupman. So is Jenik. Fubs with 6.4 second lead over Jenik in 2nd place of the GR3. Lupman now back in 3rd. 3.5 seconds behind Jenik. Wrighton in 7th, Lewis in 8th, Paulie in 9th, and Easy Geezer just come back out of the pits. So obviously Alan must have had that little touch, and I think he's got into. He's put some more fuel in because the M3 guys must only have enough fuel for one more lap. There we have Fubs in 4th, 6 seconds clear of Jenik, who's in 5th place, 3.6 seconds in front of Luckman, who has 6 seconds over on Wrighton, who's just been packed for the 2nd time. Lewis in 8th, Paulie in 9th, and Easy Geezer in 10th. So with Athens with a 43-second lead, and just closing up on the Mandingo himself. And he just goes past Mandingo. So he's looking at a 16 lap race. M3 guy now seriously running on fumes. And I think Alan's realising that he has to pit, so he's just taking it steady. Fubs 6 seconds up now on Jenik. With Athens closing in on behind him. And you can just about see Jenik back in the distance. 5.8 seconds now. So Jenik is trying to make a bit of a push. Luckman 4 seconds down on Jenik now. Let's just watch Jenik for a lap or so, because he has broke that 6 minute. Cross the bridge for the 12th time. Bordering around the 6 minute 6 seconds, sorry. So if we look through our grid, Athens just coming up to start his 15th lap. Alan in 2nd, just coming up onto the bridge after coming past Easy Geezer. He now has 11 seconds over M3 guy in 3rd. Fubs in 4th. 5.7 seconds just starting his 13th lap. So Jenik is slowly starting to making some movement towards Fubs now. With Luckman, the Mandingo himself, 4.3 seconds down on Jenik, 10 seconds clear of Wrighton, who has a 3.9 second lead over Lewis, who has an 8 second gap over on him on Paulie, and M3 and Easy Geezer back in 10th with his brother closing up on him. And there it is, his brother in the background. Jenik 5.7 seconds back now. .26903. So Jenik roughly 2/200ths of a second quicker than Fubs there. but everyone seems to settle down now. With Athens just coming up to start his 16th lap, 52 seconds in front of Alan, who's in second. He's got 13 seconds, and M3 guy in third. Fubs. Excuse me. Only 5.1 seconds in front of Jenik now, so Jenik is starting to make a move with about 3-4 more laps to go. It's not coming down quickly enough. Jenik is chopping off 200ths of a second every lap. Sorry, 0.2 of a second. And in doing this, he's opening the gap back up onto Lutman, who's in 6th, who now he's having a little bit of fun with the barriers, which I like to do quite often. Right in there in 7th. Looking like the bit of wear on his car, has been using the barriers as a braking point, which again I know all about. And then Lewis in 8th, 5 seconds back on Righton. Paulie there in 9th, and Easy Geezer in 10th. So the Jenik and Fubs battle, and they've just broken under the 5-second barrier. Nice bit of driving by Jenik there. Didn't look like it wanted to stop there. So Athens onto his penultimate lap, 55 seconds clear of Alan. Second, he's got 15 seconds. Get back to him to M3 guy, and you've got Fubs in 4th, just coming up to start his 15th lap. And obviously Jenik just been pushing that a little bit too hard, has made some little mistake which has allowed Fubs to reopen that lead back up, with the screaming Alan coming up to overtake him. As Jenik starts his 15th lap, Alan onto his penultimate lap. And we just watch our race leader come across the bridge for the penultimate time. So we've got Athens in the lead, nearly a minute in front of Alan in second, who now has 16-second lead over M3 guy in third. We have Fubs, who's leading the GR3s, in fourth, who has 6 seconds on Jenik, who's in fifth, and who's our GR3 champion, who has an 8-second lead over Lutman, who has 7-second lead over Righton, who's looking to finish out. Looks like he's going to win his little battle he was having with Paulie. You got Lewis in 8th, Paulie in 9th, and Easy Geezer on his. So there we go. Athens on his final lap. We just watch Athens come up to the bridge for the last time. He's pretty much had a perfect season. Can Congrats to Athens. This is your lap of honour. And the way he celebrates his lap of honour is purple sectors. So he's looking to get that win in perfect style. Hopefully Paulie won't get in the way. He's trying to get a fastest lap of his final lap. And he's looking to try and break that 146 barrier. Managed to get past Paulie, but will that stop him? He's going to time that fuel to perfection as well by the look of it as he comes up to the line. Oh, unfortunate. So there's Athens, is our winner. And Paulie finished second on the grid. Ups with a screaming M3 guy closing in on him. Janet there in 5th, Lockman in 6th, Wright in 7th, Lewis in 8th, Paulie who's finished in 9th, Easy Geezer who's just finished in 10th, and we have Alan now coming up to the last 2 corners. You was Dom, you are watching it, and there's Alan over the line in 2nd. No worries mate, been a pleasure. So here we have Fubs coming up to the line, guaranteeing his 2nd overall in the GR3s, and across the line he goes. Jenik right behind him, 6 seconds back, sorry. Across the line, here comes Lutman. Just leaves Wrighton and Lewis, the Mazda boys, to come up to the line. And he looks like he's trying to wait for his teammate. Across the line together. Oh, that's teamwork. Very nice, Wrighton. Yeah, Dom, felt for you, mate. Purple sectors, you look like you was on course for that. So there we go. There we go, guys. So that completes season 9 of BTCC. Thanks, Nick. Nice drive again for me tonight, mate. And at this point I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Give it a like and subscribe. And most important of all, look after yourselves. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.